Buying a used motorcycle is one of the best decisions you can make, or one of the most expensive mistakes of your life. And the difference between those two outcomes often comes down to one thing. Not the price, not the color, not even the mileage. It comes down to the specific year of the model you're buying. Because here's what most buyers never realize. The same motorcycle, same name, same brand, can be completely reliable in one production year and a financial nightmare in another. Manufacturers change engines, update electronics, revise components, and sometimes those changes introduce problems that take years to surface. By the time the problems are well known, thousands of buyers have already paid the price. Today, we're going through the most popular motorcycle models and telling you exactly which years to avoid and which years to target. We'll cover why, not just which, because understanding the reason protects you beyond this list. And the model we cover last has a year range so problematic that dealers actively avoid taking them in on trade. Let's get into it. Royal Enfield Classic 350. The Royal Enfield Classic 350 is one of the most purchased motorcycles in the world, and it has a very clear dividing line in its production history that every buyer needs to know. Avoid the pre-2021 models. The older cast iron engine units, while legendary for their character, suffer from oil leaks that worsen with age, mediocre electrical systems that become increasingly unreliable, and vibration levels that accelerate wear on frame mounts and handlebar components. Parts availability has improved, but rebuilding an old unit correctly is time-consuming and expensive. The 2021 onwards J-Series platform is a completely different machine. New engine architecture, better refinement, significantly improved reliability, and a modern frame that handles far better. If you're buying a Classic 350, target 2021 or newer. The price difference between an older unit and a newer one is worth every rupee, because the older unit will cost you that difference in repairs within 2 years. Yamaha FZ series. The Yamaha FZ is one of the most popular naked bikes across Asia and one of the most reliable motorcycles ever built in its segment, but there are specific years that deserve caution. Early FZ16 models from 2008 to 2010 had carburetor jetting issues from the factory that caused lean running and overheating in heavy traffic conditions. Many of these units also had charging system weaknesses, rectifier failures, that left riders stranded. The sweet spot for the FZ series is 2012 to 2017 for the FZS and FZS FI versions. Well-sorted engines, proven reliability, and an enormous parts and service network. The FZ25 from 2017 onwards is similarly solid, but avoid early production units from 2017 specifically, as the first batch had fuel injection calibration issues that caused hunting idle and poor low RPM response. Post-2018 FZ25 units had this corrected through updated ECU mapping. Target 2019 onwards for the FZ25 and 2012 onwards for the FZS. These are among the safest used motorcycle purchases available. Honda CB Shine and CB Unicorn. Honda's commuter lineup is renowned for reliability, but even Honda has years that tell a different story. The CB Unicorn 160 units from 2015 to 2016 had a specific problem with the PGM-FI fuel injection system that caused difficult cold starting and inconsistent idle. Honda issued a service campaign, but not all units were updated. Buying a 2015 to 2016 Unicorn 160 without confirmation that the ECU update was performed means buying a fuel system problem. The CB Shine SP from 2015 onwards is one of the safest used buys in the commuter segment. Simple, proven engine, excellent service network, and Honda build quality that holds up remarkably well to high mileage. The 2018 to 2022 CB Shine SP is arguably the most reliable used motorcycle you can buy at its price point. Very few known issues, spare parts are cheap and everywhere, mechanics know it inside out. If reliability is your only criteria and budget is a concern, a well-maintained 2018 to 2022 CB Shine SP is the answer. Bajaj Pulsar series. The Pulsar range covers so many variants and years that buying used without knowing the history is genuinely risky. This is a model where year selection matters more than almost any other on this list. The Bajaj Pulsar 150 and 180 units from 2010 to 2014 are largely proven and reliable simple carbureted engines with well-understood maintenance requirements. High-mileage units are common and parts are abundant. The Pulsar 200 NS from its launch in 2012 through to 2015 had a known issue with the triple-spark ignition system, causing misfires under specific load conditions. The 2016 onwards revision corrected this. Avoid early 200 NS units unless the ignition components have been replaced or verified. The Pulsar RS 200 from 2015 to 2017 had cooling system concerns. The radiator and cooling capacity was marginal for stop-and-go city traffic in hot climates, leading to overheating that caused gasket issues in poorly maintained units. Post-2018 RS 200 units had revised cooling system calibration. For the Pulsar range, the safest targets are pre-2014 150 and 180 with documented service history or post-2018 units from any variant in the current lineup. KTM Duke series. KTM makes some of the most exciting motorcycles in the middleweight segment. They also have some of the most specific year-related issues of any brand on this list. The Duke 200 units from 2012 to 2014 had trellis frame cracking issues reported in a small but significant number of units, specifically around the steering head and engine mount areas. This is a structural issue and it's serious. Any pre-2015 Duke 200 should have its frame inspected by a qualified mechanic before purchase, not after, before. The Duke 390 first generation from 2013 to 2016 had known issues with the ABS module and rear brake system intermittently activating without input, a dangerous fault that KTM addressed through a service campaign that not all owners completed. The 2017 onwards second generation Duke 390 is a significantly more sorted machine with improved electronics and better long-term reliability. However, and this is critical for KTM buyers, every Duke variant demands strict service intervals. KTM engines are high-performance, tight-tolerance units. A Duke that's missed oil changes or been serviced carelessly degrades faster than almost any other motorcycle on this list. Service history is not optional when buying a used KTM. It's the single most important document in the transaction. Target post-2017 Duke 390 or post-2015 Duke 200 and walk away from any KTM without a verifiable service record. Bajaj Avenger. The Avenger is one of the most comfortable long-distance cruisers in the budget segment, but there's a year range that has given owners consistent problems. Avenger units from 2015 to 2017 had electrical system issues, specifically the wiring loom quality deteriorating faster than expected and causing intermittent electrical faults that are notoriously difficult to diagnose and expensive to trace. Multiple owners reported random stalling, indicator malfunctions, and charging system irregularities tracing back to loom quality from this production period. Post-2018 Avenger 220 units are significantly more reliable. The electrical architecture was revised and the known loom issues from the earlier production run were addressed. If you want an Avenger, target 2018 onwards and avoid the 2015 to 2017 range specifically. The universal rules for any used motorcycle purchase. Before we close, here's what applies regardless of model or year. Any motorcycle with a tampered odometer is a motorcycle with a hidden history. Learn how to identify odometer tampering, inconsistent service stance, wear patterns that don't match the displayed mileage, and instrument cluster screws that show removal marks. Any motorcycle that was used primarily in a city shows different wear patterns than a highway bike. City riding means more clutch wear, more brake wear, more heat cycles at low speed, and more stop-start stress on the engine. Mileage alone doesn't tell this story. And the most important rule of all, never buy a used motorcycle without a pre-purchase inspection by a mechanic you trust. Not the seller's mechanic, your mechanic. The cost of 1 hour of inspection time is nothing compared to the cost of buying someone else's problem. Here's the summary of everything covered today. The same model in the right year is a bargain. In the wrong year, it's an expensive lesson. Royal Enfield Classic, target 2021 onwards. Yamaha FZ, target post-2018 for the FZ25. Honda CB Shine SP, target 2018 to 2022. Bajaj Pulsar, avoid early 2000 NS and post-2018 for everything else. KTM Duke, target post-2017 with full service history. Avenger, target 2018 onwards. Knowledge is the only advantage a used motorcycle buyer has. You now have it. Subscribe for more real buying guides and maintenance knowledge that saves you money. See you in the next one.